Hi, my name is Mark Shulist, and I attended Camp Chiricahua in Arizona in 2019. My favorite bird was probably the elegant trogon we saw. Even though we didn't see it very well, it was at the top of a tree, it's still an incredibly rare bird to see, and it was pretty cool that we got to see it because it's really hard to see in the United States. Something that I learned at the camp that I didn't know before was the number of birds that are only found in Southeast Arizona in the United States. So like elegant trogon and a few hummingbirds and stuff. And it's really cool that there's so many birds that are only found, or at least in the United States, are only found in Southeast Arizona. And there's just incredible diversity of birds there. It's amazing. The best experience I had with bird behavior was probably all the hummingbirds at Patagonia. In Patagonia, there's this place where there's a million hummingbird feeders, and there's also a million hummingbirds too with that. And it was really cool to see like the violet-crowned hummingbirds that would, there are only a few of them, and they would come in, and they would, pretty much all the other broad-billed hummingbirds would leave because the violet-crowned hummingbirds are so much bigger. And it was really cool to see how the hummingbirds interact with each other and just the amount of them. And, we don't see that many of them. It's really cool. One of the coolest experiences I had with the fellow camper is one of the people that was there was actually from Panama, and it was really interesting to be able to see him learn English. He basically learned English over like 10 days just because he was around a bunch of people that were speaking English. And the other thing that was cool to see was he talked a lot about the birds he saw in Panama, and the birds he saw. There actually were a few birds that we saw in Southeast Arizona that are similar birds that are found in Panama. But the birds, for the most part, that are in Panama are completely different. And that was really cool. And, it was really cool to be able to just hear someone from a completely different country, like their experience and what they like the birds they see that are different, but also everything else is different. Honestly, a big thank you to the Central Valley Bird Club for sponsoring me to go on this trip. It's really generous of you guys to let me do this, and it was an incredible experience. It was an amazing, almost 2 weeks actually. I think it was like 12 days. And yeah, I saw tons of birds, met tons of people, and it was amazing. Yeah, thank you.